This is a video comparison between the Ancel Mini Bluetooth, these are called the twins, versus the Samsung Gear IconX. So here we have it. These are two dual Bluetooths. These are mini Bluetooths that are stereo. Let's check them out. So these are the Ancel Mini, these are the twins, and you can see why. Exact duplicate, just look around them. So it just piano black with chrome around, and that black theme continues. Comfortable rubber ear tips. You got the pins for charging, and you have a couple of mics on it. Slip it back in, make sure it's connected with the pins, and then you pretty much plug it up. When you see the lights are on, that means they're charging. When they turn blue, that means they fully charged. These are the twins. Now you take a look at the Samsung Gear IconX. Nice. This is supposed to be black. So it's kind of a blue-black, real dark blue, grayish type look. And look at that gold. That nice looking gold rim around it. Gives it character. You got these two tips here. These serves as your wings. You got your charging prongs right there. Comfortable ear tips. They fit right in your ear. And these are your sensors for when you're doing your fitness stuff. This is to track your heart rate and so forth. Fit snug in its case. You close it up and it's charging. This case have an internal battery. It can charge your device, I would say, up to 2 times. What we're going to do, we're going to talk about the comfort. The Ancel Minis, these are nice. They fit snug in your ear without any issues. But after a while, you get a little bit of ear canal fatigue. Give your ear a little bit of an itch. You know, you're going to get a little bit of ear fatigue. They fit in, but occasionally one will drop out depending on which ear gets sweaty first. So it's not the perfect fit. So in comfort, by itself, I would pretty much give it a pass, but you're not going to be able to listen to it for long term. But I solved that problem. These are what I call the unbreakable ear hooks. These ear hooks I've had for years, and they still sell them on Amazon. They make any Bluetooth. Once it could have that good connection, which this one do, they'll hook in your ear and it'll be a great link. So you'll never have to worry about ear fatigue. You'll never have to worry about them falling out your ears, and you're going to get that stereo sound with all the comfort. You cannot use the Bluetooth individually. They have to connect to each other. There is a main Bluetooth. So you can see right here, I have the hooks in my ears, and you can see how they ear hooks in the description, so you could purchase them. They come in handy for any Bluetooth. So if you're a Bluetooth person like me, you need these ear hooks. But you won't be able to charge the device with the ear hooks on. So you're going to have to take them off and keep it moving, which is not that hard because you can see how it's designed. It's not hard to take it off and then charge up your Bluetooths again. So that's on point. The Samsung Gear IconX, they're very comfortable. You just take it, twist it right into your ear, done. They're in and they feel comfortable, but you can get ear fatigue as well with these IconX, where you're gonna want to take it out. You may want to just give your ear a little touch, a little bit of ear fatigue. But some people say, oh, they stay in your ear no matter what you do. Yes, but after you're working out, they're gonna get loose, they're gonna fall out. And these little Bluetooths, when they fall, they tend to roll a long distance. So let's go straight into the sound, and then we'll talk further about both of these iconic Bluetooths. So let's turn on these Bluetooths so you guys can hear.
Power on. Connected. Left channel. Second device connected.
You hear the clarity, stereo sound.
Girl, you got me caught up, and you still got your guard up. Switching positions, I'm at attention, you my starter. I need a lifeguard, I'm sinking in, come rescue me. Girl, I'm down for you, I'll stay up all night listening to how you got me caught up. We can pillow talk about our exes making exes, girl, you know it's all good, so good, so good, oh, it's all good. He dropped the ball, I'll pick up where he left off last. When the summer's free, girl, I'm about to fall, thinking about a ring, giving you it all.
You guys hear the sound? Excellent sound. They just sound awesome. You can still hear it. Alright, so the IconX is going to be a little bit difficult to do the sound test, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Let's get right into it. They sound clear, but they got a little bit extra thump. Alright guys, so you hear both of these Bluetooths, and these are iconic Bluetooths. These Bluetooths are stereo sound. So let's quickly talk about the comfort. You heard the sound, you heard how both of them sound. They sound good. They're comfortable. The sound comes in really nice balance of tweeters, bass, mid-range, everything on the IconX. You got more mids and highs on the Ancel twins, but you do have a hint of bass. So you're not going to get overflowed with bass when it comes to these Ancels. So when it comes to the sound, I gotta go with the Ancels. Without the hooks, they're not as comfortable. But with the hooks, they are. So depending on how you want to see it with the comfort, without the hooks, I give it to Samsung. With these hooks, I give it to the Ancels. So they're both coming up pretty much neck and neck. But here's where they separate: the battery life. The battery life on these Ancels can give you a repeated 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours you can go with these Ancels. It has standby time. So if you're using it periodically throughout your shift at work, you can go 5-6 hours. I don't know how you use your Bluetooth, but it got standby time. But you're only going to get 3.5 hours of actual usage. Now, with the IconX, you're going to get, on that 60% volume, you're going to get an hour and a half. Now, you can always put them back in their case, put it back in your pocket or purse, and wait maybe an hour and change for them to charge up again to get an additional hour, hour and a half of use. You guys catch it? An hour and a half under 60%. If you use it full blast volume, you're only going to get maybe an hour, hour and 15 minutes. That's it. No standby time. So if you're having a conversation and you're not using the Bluetooth, but they're on, they're not in their charger charging, you're losing battery life. There's no standby time on these IconX. So the battery life is a big deal. Let's talk about the price. I try not to talk about price when it comes to reviewing these products because prices change. As of now, this is $200 device. The IconX is $200. The Ancels, I got them for about $40. $40, $200. Once you get these hooks, these Bluetooths are almost perfect. You're going to get a more stable connection with the IconX. These may chip out slight occasion, but they catch themselves really quick. So, very rare I get the occasion where they chipping out, except if I'm walking away from the device. One side may click out first before the other. But other than that, good range on both of these. They're very short, but good range. The connectivity is pretty good on both, but I would say the IconX is a little better. If it's up to me, I'm picking these Ancel twins. 3.5 hours is more than enough. This charging case does not have a battery. It's hollow. It's not gonna charge up your Bluetooths. Only if you plug it in. So that's something to think about, but you can get 3.5 hours. I could slap this in my pocket at work and it'll be charging in my pocket. But the whole thing is only an hour and a half. So you gotta take your pick. Which one is for you? But for me, I go with these twins, man. Because guess what? For 40 bucks, I could buy a whole nother set. So pretty much with that, that's the end of this comparison. We'll see you in the next one.